Hello everyone, I'm back with another tutorial and today we'll be making a seascape using soft pastels. As you can see on the sheet, I have already put the masking tape and from the top right corner, I'm starting with a light shade of blue. Just rub your soft pastel onto the surface. You don't have to rub it too hard on the surface or else only the powder will get wasted. Right below the first shade we used, I'm using a furthermore lighter shade of blue. And now I'll be blending these two shades. I started from the top right corner and I'm rubbing my finger against the surface so that the color gets blended in a smooth manner. And we are slowly moving down towards the lighter surface. I'm adding another coat of this shade at the borders to make them a little clearer. It often happens that the pigment comes off much more than needed and the space becomes white, so you can always add more layers. And towards the bottom area of the sky area, I added a pink shade and on top of it a peachy shade, and I blended them in the same way as before. Added 2 strokes with red shade. When you're using different shades, always blend them with different fingers. And if all of your fingers are stained, you can use a tissue paper to wipe off your fingers and then move on to blending the next shade. If you do not keep in mind this, it may happen that different shades mix up together and create a mess. I'm adding tiny clouds here using a purple shade with very light strokes. And similarly with light strokes, I'll be blending the clouds now. I'm slowly brushing over the purple shades so that they blend lightly with the surface beneath. For some detailed blushing, I'm using my little finger and then I added a darker shade of purple for another cloud on top and some highlights with my white soft pastel. Starting with the sea area, I have begun with a maroon shade and I topped it with purple. I blended the area using one finger and now for the waves, I'm using a dark shade of blue. I'm trying to use the edge of this shade so as to get sharper edges. Do not use a blunt side of your soft pastel for the waves. And for the waves on the lower side, I'm using a white chalk pastel. Now while using the white shade, you have to use it with a lot of pressure or else the white pigment doesn't really fit into the paper. Now when you're applying pressure, apply it on the front side of the pastel or you may break your stick. And for some highlights, I'm using white acrylic paint with a detail brush. Instead of white acrylic paint, you can also use a correction pen for the details. dust your painting away and peel the masking tape off. Here you are with your soft pastel drawing of a seascape. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you recreate this, you can send it to me on my Instagram handle, link for which is given in the description. Thank you for watching.